Yo, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Coca-Cola34 and I'm here today to do blooming Wrestlemania predictions video. Yep, so let's just get into it. Well, basically, this year's WrestleMania, it's not been built up the best way. I mean, they could have done so much with it, but they decided not to. But let's get into it. So, the annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, there's going to be 20 men instead of 30, which is a bit of a downgrade, which is a bit boring. Who could win this? Well, I don't know. I feel like if you were to push someone, you might give it to Braun Strowman, because there's been rumours that WWE have been wanting to push Braun Strowman for a long time, but I'm not too with him, so maybe, unless you want to do like a rivalry between Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt to break up the Wyatt family, which would be great. I mean, Bray Wyatt going off on his own, that'd be really good. Sorry, dying. So Bray Wyatt versus Bray Wyatt, I think he's going to get it, just because, I mean, the promo that he did on SmackDown where he's like, everyone run. Basically that one, I think, yeah, should do that. Just do that. So yeah, Bray Wyatt for the Memorial Battle Royal. Up next, we got the Total Divas versus Team Bad and Blonde, which is the dumbest match on the card. Honestly, I think they should have just done Lana versus Brie Bella. That is it. That's what they should have done. Not. Oh well, these two are having a fight. Let's lump them all in. No, WWE, no. People want to see one-on-one matches between divas, not tag teams. It's annoying. It is crazily annoying, and it's a good thing that then they're retiring the word diva, because I'm sick and tired of that word, diva. No, these are women wrestlers. Do you listen to how I say it? Women wrestlers. Does that sound stronger? Yes, it does. Diva wrestlers sounds childish. But I'm gonna have to say, just Total Divas, because Brie Bella's apparently leaving after WrestleMania. So just Total Divas. I don't care about this match. I want to get on to the next match. Up next is the Usos versus the Dudley Boys, and I think this should have been a tables match, but it's a tag team match apparently. See, this is hard. This is actually quite a hard one, because Usos haven't got that much momentum right now. Neither has the Dudley Boys. So maybe put the Dudley Boys over, just because I think that'd have a good knock-on effect, and maybe make them a really good heel tag team, and then have them win the tag team titles down the line as heels, because I think they're really good as heels. I think they're really good as faces, but I love them as heels. I love it. They kicked out the table thing with them, the table gimmick, which is surprising, but it's worked for the while. It's worked for a while, but I think it'll start to downgrade a bit in time. So Dudley Boys for the win. Up next, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Zack Ryder versus Dolph Ziggler versus Stardust versus Sin Cara versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship in a 7-man ladder match. I don't think they should have done this match. I think they should have just done Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn for the title. Done and dusted. That would be a really good match. But no, they decided to go with the ladders again. I'm like, just do it for the US title. That would have been better. We don't need the Intercontinental title defended twice in the same match at WrestleMania. 2 years in a row, that's just dumb. Or they could have even done something better. They could have done like a fatal 4-way. They could have done Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens for the title. Sami Zayn for the win in this one though, just because imagine putting him over in the roster. That'd be really good. I think he's worthy of a championship right about now, just because he was great in NXT. I mean, I watched the match. I watched his Dallas match between him and Shinsuke Nakamura this morning. What a match! I'm not even kidding. This kid Shinsuke Nakamura. I've never watched him before, but he's awesome, absolutely awesome. It's incredible. I mean, his finishing maneuver. I was like, I had to replay it like 3 times, and I was like, what? How did he do that? How? You get it. But Sami Zayn for the win, just because putting him over with a title in the main roster would be good. Up next, Kalisto versus Ryback for the United States Championship. Put Kalisto over. Kalisto for the win, just because I used to be a fan of Ryback when he came in first, and then after the WWE, after he lost to Punk and Cena, he just went downhill really quickly, and I was just like, no, no, Ryback, you no good. As a heel, I do like I like heel Ryback more than I like face Ryback. But the heel Ryback right now is just kind of like, I'm big, I'm strong, I'm Ryback, yay. But Kalisto, I love Kalisto. He is the true Rey Mysterio of tomorrow, and he's doing a really good job with that US title. So Kalisto for the win. Up next is the New Day versus the League of Nations. A lot of people were saying, I think it is for the tag titles, but I've heard otherwise, so I'm going to go with the otherwise. I don't think they'll do it for the tag titles, but it would be really interesting to do it for the tag titles. Again, this one's hard because New Day are over as hell. League of Nations are not over as hell, which is great. And I think I'm glad that Wade Barrett's leaving, just because, I mean, I like him. I like the dude. I love the dude. But I think he can do better. And plus, leaving the League of Nations might help it a bit, so you never know. But I guess the New Day could win. I think the New Day should retain the titles just because they're as over as hell, and in this storyline, it seems like they're pretty much going to win. It just seems like it. Charlotte versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks for the Divas title. I'm a bigger fan of Becky Lynch out of the three, though I think Sasha Banks is really good. I mean, she's brilliant. She's over as hell with the fans. She's over as hell. Over as hell. So I think just in the spirit of it, I think Sasha Banks is probably going to win this title, just because she's over. And up next we got Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose. Now, I think I've mentioned it a couple of times in my videos, but instead of this match, I would have done, obviously, Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar and had Dean Ambrose... oops, dear. Something up on my laptop there. Yep, there we go. Up next... Yeah, so instead I would have done Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns for the title, for the WWE title, but no, they're doing Triple H versus Roman Reigns, which is, I'm like... Or maybe something else, you never know. So, Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar. I think this is going to be a show stealer. Or maybe it might be Shane and Undertaker that might be the show stealer. But either one of them two, I think, are going to be the best on the card, because you got incredible competitors who will go all out just because. I don't get this match though. A no holds barred street fight. Aren't they technically the same thing? There is pretty much no difference between a street fight, a no holds barred match, and a blooming Extreme Rules match. Oh yeah, no, and unsanctioned match. There's no difference between them. They just got fancier names. Which is no. But that one's hard because I like Dean Ambrose. I like him more than Brock Lesnar. But I think if Brock Lesnar is to go away for a bit, he should win. But I'm just going to edge towards Dean Ambrose, because I think a WrestleMania win for Dean Ambrose would be really good. So, yeah, Dean Ambrose for the win. Up next is AJ Styles, Chris Jericho 4. AJ Styles for the win. And I think after that, Chris Jericho was like, I'm going to go away for a bit, so bye. You know, just a JBL quitting kind of segment. But, yeah, Chris Jericho not for the win. AJ for the win, because AJ Styles is amazing. Up next, we got Shane versus Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. If Shane wins, he gains control of Monday Night Raw, and Undertaker is retired from WrestleMania. So does that mean he's not allowed on WrestleMania? Now, this is where I think is a good time to set up John Cena versus Undertaker for WrestleMania 33. Now, all right. You're probably gonna be like, what? And I think what they should do John Cena's been rumored to be cleared for WrestleMania 32. Now, I don't think competitor-wise, I think maybe just running. I think that John Cena should run in and maybe interfere in the match and cost The Undertaker the match. And his excuse can be, I was sick and tired of the Authority running Monday Night Raw. I think Shane McMahon being in control is way better. He doesn't do it for power. He's doing it for us. And then Undertaker's like, well, you're the reason my legacy is over now. And then maybe Vince McMahon's like, oh, I'm going to reverse the decision because I didn't like it. And then WrestleMania 33, John Cena versus Undertaker, Undertaker's retirement match. That's how you do it. Boom. Sorted. So, Shane McMahon for the win with interference from someone. Maybe John Cena, maybe rumoured to be Stone Cold as well. Which would also make sense-ish. But I think John Cena would make more sense. Triple H versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns for the win because it's no disqualification match. People are saying turn Roman Reigns heel. Yes, I'm a big Roman Reigns fan. I like him, but obviously I'm like, he's not over. He's been booked terribly. He's just not over. I don't even think he should have won the Royal Rumble in 2015. Again, I'm one of them who's like, oh, it should have been Daniel Bryan or maybe someone else. I don't know. Like, no, not Roman Reigns. They should have teased it and then had him win this year's Royal Rumble and then win the title. You know? It would have been way better, and plus you could have built him more and made him and maybe got him over to the fans. But instead you're like, oh no, we're going to insert him into the Royal Rumble and make him win the Royal Rumble. No, you idiots. But Roman Reigns for the win just because he's going to win, and maybe there's the whole deception, and maybe have him, maybe have Dean Ambrose come out and celebrate with him and all that, and then suddenly Roman Reigns is just boom spear, and he's like, I'm sick and tired of it being about you and me. It's about me. I am the WWE champion. I am the top dog. I was the top dog of the Shield the entire time. It's not about you, Dean. It's about me. That's how you turn him heel. Turn him heel. You don't have to side him with the Authority. You just turn him on Dean Ambrose because he's like, Ambrose, this is my space. This is my time. This is my championship. Get out of my limelight, you know? Just do that. Don't have him side with the Authority. Don't have him be like, shake hands with Triple H at the end. Just have him just be pissed off. You know, that everybody else is like taking his light, you know, spotlight. Even if The Rock comes out, he spears The Rock, boom, you've probably set up a match for like SummerSlam or something, or Survivor Series, or next WrestleMania. That's how you do it. But I think, overall, I think this year's WrestleMania will be, I think it'll be probably just around okay. If there's some things that don't make sense, the show's going to be just under okay, or maybe terrible. But hopefully it can be good, but I don't think it will be. I think it'll just be okay. I think it'll just be one of them okay WrestleManias. So that's my opinion. Thanks for watching. If you want to put down your descriptions in the comments, then please do. So, see you later. Bye-bye.